It seems that it went live before I could put the thumbnail up. So let me get the thumbnail up. And the title. You've come to the Ministry of Tarot. Welcome. My name is Natasha. I'm going to be your hostess for this evening. Monthly Psychic Tarotscope. Okay. Save. Welcome. So I'm going to do a 6-card reading of my own creation. The first position is the lessons from the past that you'll be utilizing in the month of June. Again, this reading is for Cancers. The second position is for the energy, representing the energies that you're going to be sitting in the month of June 2025, and then 4 predictive cards. Now, the decks that I've chosen for your reading, and all the 12, all the signs reading for today, is the Wizard's Tarot. Boom. And for clarifiers, the Celtic Tarot. And if the clarifiers need clarifying, which hardly ever happens, but it can, is the Haunted House Tarot. And then I'm going to be pulling from the Sacred Forest Oracle and the After Tarot. Low on storage. Okay, it's gone black. Am I still on? My screen is doing funny stuff, guys. Hold on. Okay, manage storage. Sorry. I think I need to change the settings on this, so I'll do it after. At any rate, please like, share, and subscribe to help boost the channel, and I would do it for you. Now, no one person can claim this reading. All Cancers will experience some form of the energies represented in this reading, okay? What's coming for Cancers in the, hi, kitty, in the month of June 2025? What's coming for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What's coming for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What's coming for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? I feel like hurried. So I don't know if you're going to be feeling that in the month of June. Here you have the 10 of Pentacles. The lessons from the past that you're going to be utilizing in the month of June is that sometimes money does grow on trees. That windfalls can happen, right? And the energy you're going to be sitting in is one of complete and utter emotional control. Even if the seas around you are turbulent, you're going to be steady, right? So you might be handling a lot of emergency situations, I want to say, especially if you're in that kind of industry. And then you have the 4 predictive cards, the Empress card. This represents someone your age or older who's a matriarch of the environment that you're in, whether it's work or home. Could be your mother, your older sister, a female supervisor, right? And look how hopeful you are. It's right underneath the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you know that you're going to get inherit some kind of money of some kind, or inherit something valuable, you know, like a legacy perhaps. Now, it doesn't have to be money. You can inherit other things from your mother, say, okay? And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Then this is a work card for me, okay? This is also the Apprentice card. I think you're going to be excited about learning something new in the month of June. And then you have the 2 of Wands, okay? There might be a choice in paths to take. Now here, this person, he looks like an old man, and he's reading a book, right? And it's a very unusual interpretation of the 2 of Wands because behind him are 2 ships, right? Almost like 2 different portals. Now, usually this is represents a union card, like a partnership. Okay, so I don't know if you're going into partnership with a woman who's your age or older. Okay. Or this is, you have to choose two paths. So, or two actions, right? It's right next to the apprentice card, right? So I don't know if you have a choice between two types of certifications or trainings, right? Or two jobs, really. But you're very hopeful about your future is the point. Okay. Hi. Hi, little monkey. My little baby, yeah. So let's clarify the Two of Wands first. What's this Two of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What is this? I feel like no matter what happens in the world or America, wherever you live, you're able to keep like an emotional distance, or you're able to self-protect your emotions from it and feel calm in a storm, right? I don't know, that just came up. What's this Two of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? I heard the world is changing. The world is changing. So you're going to be even more conscious of world events. And you'll think about, okay, well, how is this going to affect me? What's my place in this, swath of change, right? And you may decide, well, it's not affecting me. But you'll be thinking about, ooh, look at that. Now I'm clarifying the Two of Wands, right? Now 2 tens is a tarot cluster. This is the same card, okay? 2 tens is a tarot cluster. Can mean new job, okay? Or a lucky break as a tarot cluster. So if you're looking for a new job, there's some training involved, but I think you'll like it. You'll be learning something like a valuable skill that you can take elsewhere, perhaps even in the world. Because like I said, if you are your vocation, meaning you're a tarot card reader, I can go anywhere in the world, and I have, and, supplemented my income with readings. Just advertising, people would just call, And so, if you're a writer, you are your vocation. If you learn a new skill, it's a skill that is deep within you, that can't be produced by AI or, like a minimum wage worker or something, and there's money potential in it, which is amazing. Okay. So what's the Star card? Ooh, you're so hopeful, right? Now, if this is a person, you might be dealing with, because the King of Cups is your energy, right? The Star card is a very serene, peaceful card, but it also signifies, or a significator for Aquarius, but also water signs for me, okay? What does this Star card in the upright mean for Cancer signs? If you do get a new job, it's like a dream job. You're very hopeful. You're very hopeful. And they might start you at 8 pentacles, but you might quickly graduate to 10 pentacles or 20 pentacles, right? What's this Star card in the upright mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What is this Star card in the upright mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? This is clarified by the Libran card. Now, justice can mean divorce in reverse, or separation, or unfairness in the reverse. We might have to clarify that card. And then we have the Death card in the upright. You are hopeful for change. You want transformation. And you might like suddenly, if you have a choice or an opportunity for a job, you're like, yeah, I can start tomorrow. And you just leave the other place or something like that. I'm not advising you to do that, but you know. So I want to know further, what does the Justice card in the reverse mean? Because the Star card is in the upright. It's something you want to do, right? Why is this turned around? Hold on. Oh, just that card's turned around. Okay. What's this Justice card in the reverse mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What's this Justice card in the reverse mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? I feel like somebody, like a neighbor, keeps you up at night at least once in the month of June. It's like annoying. Maybe you think it's unfair. What's this Justice card in the reverse mean? You might call like cops on them. Because Justice card can mean, you know, police officers. What's this Justice card in the reverse mean for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? Now, this is kind of interesting. The Hermit card, you have your answers on something. It flipped over. So I'm going to use it. Ace of Cup. You might, in a legal settlement, might receive a lot of money. Or you might receive a lot of recognition for an injustice. That's just as good as money. Ooh, Two of Cups. Yes, please. You know what? When you have all this new job or new income coming in, there's something promising that happens with your money, at the very least, okay? There's training or learning involved. But the Star card in the upright is clarified by the Justice card in the reverse. And I clarified that, I'm like, what, with the third deck, I'm like, what does the Justice card in reverse mean? Because that's like the opposite of Star in the upright. Because you're receiving love and you're very hopeful. And this person may be in the justice system, is what it, or a Libra. Okay? Okay, let's get ultimate outcome by using the Oracle. Hi, monkey, baby monkey. Hi. The Sacred Forest Oracle and the After Tarot. What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? What's the ultimate outcome for, Cancer signs? I'm going to take those pop-outs because there's two. Standing Stones, which is the Passages card. Look how pretty that is. And the Two of Wands is like a passage, right? There's a gateway. And then you have Protection in reverse. You might be taking a risk, but it looks like a calculated one, and it looks very promising. You have, if you wanted to make a change, like say this isn't happening, but in June you see that this reading is resonating, you have a lot of cards that support a change. Okay, I'm not telling you to make a change. I'm just saying if you wanted to. Love is very promising, as, you know, hopeful and taking a risk. They might work in the justice system. You have 2 10s as a tarot cluster, which mean, and they're both 10 of Pentacles, which is amazing. You know, new job or a lucky break. It looks like in at least 2 areas of your life, romantic and work or income related, you have good things happening. Okay? Now let's clarify further about the ultimate outcome with the After Tarot. What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025? is the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in the month of June 2025. Are you a good baby, the kitty? Yeah, yeah. You're a good baby, kitty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Judgment. Ascendance. Transformation. Calling. Okay? And poverty is blocked. Okay? Poverty is blocked, according to the cards, which is amazing. Okay. Well, that's your reading, Cancers. I hope you have a wonderful month in June. Most people, according to the channel demographics, most people who watch this channel don't subscribe. I would kindly ask you to subscribe because it helps the channel really, like, a lot, okay? And I can do more readings if we start getting more revenue, right? Anyway, I appreciate you being here nonetheless. And if you like the reading, please subscribe. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful June. I'm going to stop here and go on to Leos, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.